मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट क्लास 12th स्टूडेंट्स। लास्ट क्लास में हम लोगों ने फिजन के बारे में स्टडी किया एंड इन फिजन वी वर स्टडिंग दैट इट इज़ द mode of asexual reproduction, method of asexual reproduction in which parent body is splitting into either two equal half or more than two equal half, or in case of plasmodium we were studying in last class, that is sporozoite stage of plasmodium is developed after budding, after fission, that is multiple fission, and which is the infective stage of the life cycle of plasmodium, that is sporozoite, which infect the liver cell of the human being and causes the disease malaria, which is characterized by upcoming of the fever, regular fever at a regular time interval. Students, in this class, this is the fourth class of your chapter number 1. In this class we will starting the discussion about budding, fragmentation and spore formation. So first of all, about budding. What is budding? Budding is actually a method of asexual reproduction in which a small bud is arising from the parent body or parent organism, which detached from the parent body and grow as a new organism. This mode of asexual reproduction is called budding because of arising of a small bud in the parent body, which detached from the parent body and grow as a new organism. Students, there is some concept related about the origin of the bud. स्टूडेंट्स, बडिंग एक ऐसा मेथड है जिसमें हम लोगों ने 10th क्लास में भी इसको स्टडी किया है, और हाइड्रा इसका एग्जाम्पल आप लोगों ने स्टडी किया था. स्टूडेंट्स, नाउ वी टेल अबाउट यू सम अदर कॉन्सेप्ट रिलेटेड टू द origin of bud. Students, on the basis of origin of buds, bud arising either exogenous or endogenous mode of origin. Exogenous, that means the bud arise from the outer surface of the body, that is exogenous origin of bud. And when the budding takes place inside the body, that is endogenous budding. Students, एक्सोजीनस जो बड है वो बॉडी के आउटर सरफेस पे या एक्सटर्नल सरफेस पे, बाहर साइड की सरफेस पे एराइज होती है, जबकि जो इंटरनल बडिंग है दैट मीन्स buds arising inside the body. Number of buds are inside the parent body, which are called endogenous bud. Example of exogenous budding is actually in case of hydra. In case of hydra, budding is actually exogenous budding, and some another interesting examples also present, that is gemule formation. Gemule is the endogenous bud. Gemule is what? Gemule is formed inside the parent body, and a best example of gemule formation is spongilla. Spongilla के अंदर gemule formation होता है students. So now we see that there is the two mode of the budding depending on the origin of bud. The bud which are arise from outer surface of the body are actually exogenous bud, and the bud which formed inside the internal side of the body is called endogenous bud. So exogenous budding का एग्जाम्पल स्टूडेंट्स हाइड्रा में बर्ड्स आप दिखाते हैं, बडिंग दिखाते हैं एक्सोजीनस, एंड जिम्यूल इज एक्चुअली इन द फॉर्म ऑफ स्पोर्स. एक टाइप का स्पोर है स्टूडेंट्स विच इज फॉर्म्ड बाय एंडोजीनस बडिंग इनसाइड द पेरेंट बॉडी. इट इज फॉर्म्ड विच इज कॉल्ड जिम्यूल, एंड नाउ द बडिंग यू कैन से exogenous budding. For example, hydra. हाइड्रा एक्सोजीनस बडिंग शो करता है स्टूडेंट्स. इसके साथ साथ बडिंग इन स्काइफा, Skypha is also shows exogenous budding, and endogenous budding में एग्जाम्पल आपका जिम्यूल formation in case of spongilla. This is the example spongilla. Spongilla is actually students फंगस ही है. जिम्यूल इज अ स्पेसिफिक, यू कैन से स्पोर लाइक स्ट्रक्चर विच हैव अ protective covering around this structure which protect from unfavorable situation which is present inside the parent body. Whenever favorable situation is come out, then the outer covering of this gemule is brushed down and the gemule is grow as a new organism. These gemmules are also called archaeocytes. इनको हम लोग आर्कियोसाइट्स बोलते हैं स्टूडेंट्स, बिकॉज ऑफ प्रेजेंस ऑफ प्रोटेक्टिव लेयर अराउंड देयर बॉडी दे आर कॉल्ड आर्कियोसाइट्स. स्टूडेंट्स, द प्रोटेक्टिव लेयर विच इज प्रेजेंट अराउंड दिस बॉडी इज एम्फीडिस्क स्पिक्यूल्स. Spicules is the protective covering which present on the body of archaeocytes or gemmules which protect from unfavorable condition. These gemmules are come out from the protective covering and disperse as a new sponge. एक न्यू स्पॉन्ज का फॉर्मेशन ये करते हैं स्टूडेंट्स. तो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट एंडोजीनस बडिंग. formation. Gemule is what? It is example of endogenous budding which also present in fungus. Sponges, स्पॉन्जेस में ये प्रेजेंट है, स्पॉन्जिला इसका बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल है. और ड्यू टू प्रेजेंस ऑफ एन प्रोटेक्टिव कवरिंग विच इज कॉल्ड स्पिक्यूल्स, these are also called archaeocytes. Whenever favorable condition returns around the sponges, they are released from their body and germinate as a new sponge. So this is the best example in case of sponges, that is gemule formation, which is endogenous budding. There is discussing two type of budding, that is exogenous budding and endogenous budding. Exogenous budding is that type of budding in which buds are arising from outer surface of the body, that is hydra and scypha. And endogenous budding is the budding in which buds are arise from the in the internal side of the body. In case of spongilla or sponges, these endogenous buds are called gemule, and due to presence of a protective layer during unfavorable situation, these gemules are called archaeocytes. Whenever the favorable condition returns, these spicules are burst and the gemules comes from the parent body and grow as a new organism. So this is the endogenous budding which is present in sponges or spongilla. Okay students, now fragmentation. Fragmentation students, what is fragmentation? Fragmentation is also formation of number of fragments from the parent body which are acting as a single organism, and this is also were studies in class 10th, and the best example of this fragmentation is Spirogyra. Students, some other example of fragmentation are given in your book, that is in flatworm, Microstomum. Microstomum is a flatworm which also shows fragmentation. Spirogyra is the plant, that is algae, which shows fragmentation, in which parent body is divided into number of fragments and each fragment is acting as a new organism. Students, in this mode of fragmentation, so students, फ्रेगमेंटेशन के साथ साथ बडिंग में स्टूडेंट्स एक टॉपिक और रह गया, दैट इज चेन बडिंग, जिसमें ईस्ट एक एग्जाम्पल आपने पढ़ा था सिंपल बडिंग और चेन बडिंग का. तो ईस्ट में दोनों कॉन्सेप्ट प्रेजेंट है स्टूडेंट्स. सिंपल बडिंग भी ईस्ट में होती है और चेन बडिंग भी ईस्ट में होती है. जब ईस्ट के सराउंडिंग फेवरेबल सिचुएशन प्रेजेंट होती है तो वो चेन बडिंग, दैट मीन्स कॉलोनी ऑफ ईस्ट को फॉर्म करता है. और जब अनफेवरेबल सिचुएशन प्रेजेंट होती है ईस्ट के सराउंडिंग तो वो सिंपल बडिंग फॉलो करता है. उसमें एक ईस्ट की बॉडी से एक बर्ड्स एराइज होती हैं और वो हर एक बर्ड एक सिंगल ऑर्गेनिज्म की तरह बिहेव करती है. बट during the favorable situation, this yeast is actually shows chain budding. Number of chain of buds are arising in their body, which shows actually the chain budding, which responsible for the formation of colony of yeast. Now students, fragmentation is the simplest form of asexual reproduction in which Spirogyra, which is algae, Spirogyra, so called Spirogyra because of presence of spiral shape of chloroplast in their body, and this shows the fragmentation. That means each fragment of their body is split in the parent body, and each splitted part of the Spirogyra is acting as a single fragment or single organism. Along with this is the also fragmentation in case of animal, that is in flatworm, macrostomum. Macrostomum is a flatworm which considered in Platyhelminthes, member of Platyhelminthes, and also shows the fragmentation. Now students, spore formation. Spore formation is the another method. Spore formation is the another method of asexual reproduction. What is spores? Spores are smallest reproductive bodies, which develop during unfavorable situation around the organism, and these spores are maybe of two type, motile spore and non-motile spore. Motile spores and non-motile spores. Motile spores are flagellated, and non-motile or non-flagellated. These are movable due to presence of flagella, and these are non-movable due to absence of flagella. Students, spores two type के motile and non-motiles, and motile spores are flagellated, that means movable. The example of this motile spores is zoospores. Zoospores is the example of this motile spores, which is present mainly in algae. Algae में ये प्रेजेंट होते हैं स्टूडेंट्स. Zoospore and non-motile, non-flagellated zoospores are also present. These zoospores are actually also present in fungus like Penicillium. Penicillium is the fungus in which these zoospores are also present, and the structure in which zoospores are present are zoosporangium. Zoosporangium. पेनिसिलियम के अलावा स्टूडेंट्स इसके और भी एग्जाम्पल हैं, जैसे क्लेमाइडोमोनास एंड एक्टोकार्पस. Chlamydomonas and Ectocarpus। तो ये जो स्पोर्स आपने एल्गी में भी देखा, एल्गी के अंदर भी प्रेजेंट है। इसके साथ साथ फंजाई में पेंसिलियम, क्लेमाइडोमोनास और एक्टोकार्पस के अंदर ये जूस्पोर्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं। जूस्पोर स्टूडेंट्स एक्चुअली यूनिन्यूक्लिएटेड और स्ट्रक्चर्स होते हैं और मल्टीफ्लैजिलेटेड हो सकते हैं। इसके अलावा क्वाड्रीफ्लैजिलेटेड भी यूलोथ्रिक्स में, क्वाड्रीफ्लैजिलेटेड जूस्पोर मतलब 4 फ्लैजिला उसके जूस्पोर्स में प्रेजेंट होते हैं, यूलोथ्रिक्स में नोटिस किया गया है स्टूडेंट्स। इसके अलावा जो यूलोथ्रिक्स में स्टूडेंट्स यूनिन्यूक्लिएटेड फ्लैजिला है और ऊडोगोनियम भी आपका फंगस है जिसमें मल्टीफ्लैजिलेटेड जूस्पोर्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं। तो सच टाइप ऑफ एक्चुअली स्पोर फॉर्मेशन taking place in algae and fungi during favorable situation and represent the asexual mode of reproduction। Okay students, मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट क्लास में नेक्स्ट टॉपिक के साथ, वेजिटेटिव प्रोपोगेशन। ओके, थैंक्स।